Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about the 59 countries that are exempted from quarantine rules in UK. So the UK government have published a list of countries that are exempted in case maybe they come into the UK or even a UK national even visit those countries. Any of these countries, then they are exempted from 14 days quarantine. But if they visit other countries, e.g. like US is not exempted. Whoever that visits US and is coming back to UK, we have to undergo 14 days quarantine. And also Nigeria as well. Whoever that also visits Nigeria from UK, if you are returning back to UK, you have to undergo 14 days quarantine as well. But first, if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so that whenever I upload any new videos or information, you will know. So now let's get started. So the UK government has reviewed 59 countries exempt from quarantine rules. The US fails to make the list. The almighty US, making America great again. At this time, the greatness is not being seen. At first, it was EU that ruled them out from coming into EU. Now, the UK as well has not added them into the list. So whoever that is visiting US or whoever that is returning back from US had to undergo 14 days quarantine. The person must self-isolate for 14 days. And also Nigeria as well, the giant of Africa. Whoever that also visits Nigeria from UK or whoever that is traveling to UK from Nigeria have to undergo 14 days quarantine. So the person must undergo 14 days quarantine or self-isolate. So that is what the UK government are published. So according to the guidance, it says coronavirus COVID-19 travel corridors. Say you do not have to isolate on arrival in England if these are the only places you have been to or stopped in during the previous 14 days. So you do not have to isolate if among the 59 countries is the country that you have been to or that you have stopped, even when you are coming from another place, you stop in that country, then you don't need to isolate when you get to the UK or when you get precisely into England. So it says applies to England only. This rule applies to England only because the UK is made up of 4 nations. So among the nations are Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. Then England as well. So this one only applies to England alone. So whoever that is traveling from any other places that is not mentioned in this list, that is not among the 59, had to undergo 14-day quarantine when he arrived in England. So these are the exemption rules. It says from 10th July 2020. So it is going to start from 10th July 2020. It says from 10th July 2020, you will not have to self-isolate when you arrived in England if you are traveling or returning from one of the countries with travel corridor exemption. From one of the 59 countries. If you are traveling from those countries or you are returning from those countries, when you get to England, not the other UK, not Scotland, not other place. When you get to England, you don't need to self-isolate if you are traveling from all these places. But if you are traveling from other places that is not in this list, then you got to self-isolate. Then you got to undergo 14-day quarantine. Even though you are just going there for just 1 week visit, then you got to undergo 14-day quarantine. So it continues. If you have not been to or stopped in a country that is not of the travel corridor exemption list in the previous 14 days, this applies to all travel to England by train, ferry, coach, air, or any other route. So now listen to this. It says if you have been to or stopped in a country that's not on the travel corridor exemption list, if you have been to other countries that is not in the travel corridor exemption list, the countries that they did not exempt for the 14 days quarantine rule. So if you have been to all those places, other countries, you will have to self-isolate until 14 days have passed since you left that country. You will have to self-isolate until 14 days have passed since you left that country. When you step into England, you will have to self-isolate. Even though you are residing in that place, you have gone to Nigeria, you have gone to any other country that is not in this safe corridor exemption list, then you will have to self-isolate. That's what the UK government had published. But Scottish and Wales First Ministers say UK government's approach has been shambolic. His approach has been chaotic. So they says the UK government approach, the way they are handling the situation, has been mismanaged. The way they are handling the situation has been disorganized. So the approach has been shambolic. So that's what the First Minister says. So, however, countries such as China, US, Russia, Sweden, Portugal they are not included in that list. USA is not included in that list. Russia is not included. China is not included. Even Sweden is not included. Portugal is not included in the list as well. It says many arrivals from those have to isolate for 14 days. Whoever that is arriving from Sweden has to isolate for 14 days. Whoever that is arriving from Russia, Portugal, the person has to isolate for 14 days. They say the first ministers of both Scotland and Wales have strongly criticized the UK government's management of the introduction of the travel corridors, which only applies to travel and from England. It only applies to, thank God it only applies to England. Scotland might not go along with such a shambolic approach. Even Wales or Northern Ireland, they might not also go along with that shambolic approach. So that is what they are trying to say. It only applies to England. Now, take for example, if you are coming from any other country that is not in that list, if Scotland, Wales or Northern Ireland did not go along with such a plan, they are having another plan that is very relaxed, then people will just drop in Scotland and from there maneuver their way into England. So these are the names of the countries that are in the list. It says travel corridors, countries and territories exemption lists from 10th July 2020, unless they are visited or stopped in any other country or territory in the preceding 14 days. Passengers arriving from the following countries and territories will not be required to self-isolate on arrival into England. This list may be added to over the coming days following further discussion between the UK and international partners. So this list may be added to, maybe probably they might add US tomorrow, or maybe probably they might also add Nigeria or Ghana or any other country in the further days ahead, only during further discussion. So it says information for travel to Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland will be published by the devolved administration. So the information for travel into Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland will be made published by the devolved administration, meaning by their first minister. So they are going to make it published. At the moment, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, they have not published their own. But we believe, according to Scotland and Wales, they are going to relax their own. It's not going to be like this shambolic approach, like the way they said, that's the words of the first ministers of Scotland and Wales. So they said the approach that the UK government are taking is a shambolic or mismanaged approach. So this is just the news concerning the 59 countries that are exempted from quarantine rules. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment and also share to others as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done that. And make sure you click the notification bell so whenever I upload any new videos or information, you will know. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.